The other thing I want to direct your attention to, if I go down to keyboard mapping, is that DaVinci Resolve supports multiple sets of keyboard shortcuts. And there's a pop-up that shows which sets it comes with. So we've got sets of keyboard shortcuts emulating Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro 10, and Avid Media Composer, as well as the default DaVinci Resolve keyboard shortcuts, which some of you may notice are somewhat similar to keyboard shortcuts from Final Cut Pro 7. If you want to alter keyboard shortcuts to your own special purpose, you can open up any of these categories which correspond to the menus in the DaVinci Resolve menu bar. And you can open them up. You can select any keyboard shortcut you want and simply double click that keyboard shortcut and type the keyboard shortcut you want it to have. Say I want this to be option G, and that's now remapped. If I want to get rid of that mapping, I can click the X and it clears that out. If I've created my own custom mapping, I can click New, give it a name, and it'll become a new preset. I can also export and import presets if I'm changing machines. So, completely customizable keyboard shortcuts. And to answer your question, no, there is no pretty looking giant keyboard graphic that you can manipulate. The autosave settings have two modes. If you turn autosave on, then all you're doing is basically enabling an automatic Command S every so often, with every so often being defined by this every 10 minutes pop-up. Now I can't really show this off unless I save this project, so I'm going to save this as Project 0, and if you're following along with me, you can do this right now. We're going to use Project 0 to import media in a few lessons. Click Save. I'm going to go back to my project settings. Now I can turn autosave on. I can change this to every 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes or hour, depending on how paranoid you are. And paranoia always pays off when you're saving. However, the other option you've got is to save to backup projects. And you can choose how many backup projects you want to retain. And this is a first in, first out system. So Resolve will just continue, in this case, every 10 minutes to save a new project. And it'll save up to 8 projects. So as soon as it hits 8 projects, the oldest project will be discarded first. If you're auto-saving to backup projects and you want to see your list, you can click List Backups and it'll give you a list of every single project that has been saved. And you can choose any of these projects, if there were any here, in order to reload them and go back to that particular state of the project. So it's a handy little system. For now, I'm going to click Cancel because I don't want to have autosave on for purposes of this training. And we'll take a look at how to import projects from other systems.